Hi, Cancer. Let's get into your messages. Let's see what wants to come through for you. I hope you're all having an amazing day. I miss you guys so much. I am so excited to be back and do some readings. I don't know about you, but this Mercury retrograde has been kicking my ass. It's been kicking my butt. But we just rolling with the energy. And yeah, it's Monday as I'm doing this reading. It's Moon Day Monday. If you didn't know, the Mondays in general are ruled by the moon. So happy Moon Day, but this reading's up tomorrow, so it's Tuesday, Mars Day. So we actually have quite a bit of lunar energy that's coming through in your cards. We have the tiger, we have the horse, we have the bear, also the peacock. You got actually some moon and solar energy that you're working with during this time, which is pretty powerful. There's a lot of integration, there's a lot of inner soul searching, but I'm seeing that there's something being activated. There's something that's going to be mirrored in a way in your physical reality, something new that you're starting. There's something new this next week or so, or whenever you come across this reading, it seems as if there's something that you are taking this next step forwards in a new approach or in a new direction. And it seems like you're going to get attention or you're going to get some sort of recognition here with the peacock. I definitely feel that spirit is guiding you towards following your intuition. There's something that you felt brewing for a while. And I'm saying that with the tiger. There's something you had been in this deep contemplative, reflective, soul searching, meditative state. There's been this observation. You've had your eyes on something for a while. And there's been a certain amount of development that's been taking place. I feel divine timing has been a big factor here. And I can say this for myself. Holy crap, have I had to slow the fuck down over these last couple of weeks? And I like to get going. I don't stop. When I don't know about you, Cancer. I'm a Cancer too, if you didn't know, but like it takes a lot for me to slow the fuck down. And so this tiger, intuitively, there's been a shift. And you've been paying attention to signs, symbols, synchronicities, to how you feel, what your soul is saying. You've been aware of the signs and you are not missing. Spirit is showing you the way, showing you little hints, little nudges, little Easter eggs, and you have not missed them. Nothing has missed you. Nothing has gone past without you. I feel like your radar is extremely sensitive, I guess that's the easiest way to put it. And the next card with the bear, tiger to the bear, is showing that you're getting the green light and you know, when you know, and you have this urge or this instinct that comes over you. It's not an overwhelming energy. If anything, I'm seeing that this is a motivating and inspiring and exciting energy to take place here with the horse. You have a very like passionate, excited, motivated, driven, and creative, expansive, like all this powerful power horse is actually the energy that I'm seeing you're embodying. But you go from like quiet and observational and like kind of just keeping to yourself or being on the down low, being a little low key, a little laid back or withdrawn even. And then it's just like you get this green light or you get this confirmation to go forwards with this very thing you've been deeply contemplating about. You've been thinking about it, you've been feeling it out, you've been waiting for the right opportunity, waiting for the right moment, and here you go. Here is your sign, here is your confirmation. And you just, I mean, with the peacock, you're showing up here extremely attractive. Your energy, how you feel, you're feeling really good about yourself. And that's just like radiating. That is just creating this ripple effect. And people are naturally drawn to your energy because it's so high vibrational and it's so. People are inquisitive about you. People are curious. They want to get to know you on a deeper level. They feel like they would like, I'm hearing someone wants to explore your connection or they want to explore things further, see where things go. So I don't know who that's for. But it's like if someone has their eyes on you or someone sees you as like the prize, I'm hearing prize winner or like someone sees you as a gift. Okay. And then I hear a gift that keeps on giving. So it's, I don't know about that. Like give, but like have your limitations, have your boundaries. Don't know who needs to hear that. But the peacock, if we're just talking about you, I feel like there's multiple opportunities that seem very attractive to you at this time. And again, I think your spirit guides giving you confirmation to go forwards and play the field. See what it's like. See what's out there. See what feels good, see what doesn't feel good, and make adjustments necessary. You might have some things coming up about romance. So I see here at the bottom of the deck we have the Swan. This could be representing someone. It doesn't even have to be romantic, okay? But this is bringing up relationships where you're being mirrored, or there's these qualities that you have, that you carry, that you embody, they are being mirrored back at you. So someone in your energetic field is mirroring you or reflecting some part of you, some aspect of you. What is this? Swan, elephant, and the crow. I'm seeing a blockage that you've had that you're overcoming, an energetic blockage, or if you've had a blockage with your intuition, if you've been feeling a bit of a disconnect from source, from spirit, I'm seeing that is going to break through, massive breakthrough. And if you've been experiencing issues in a relationship or partnership, I'm seeing breakthrough energy surrounding that connection as well. So, okay, that's what we got from the animal deck. I missed that deck. It's been a while since I've used it, besides last week. Anyways, let's see here what is coming towards Cancer. Whenever they come across this reading, what is coming towards Cancer in the near future? Hello, you have a card talking. What's good? 10 of Wands. Okay. Start off a little heavy, a little dense, like pound cake. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. It's like a dense pound cake. I don't know why, but I guess it's a sweeter way to look at the 10 of Wands, because that's not normally a sweet energy, but you're working hard, or you might be having a lot of pressure on yourself, or others have a lot of pressure on you. Got a lot on your plate right now. Full schedule. Fully booked is also what I'm hearing. Let's try again. Show me clearly what's coming towards Cancer. 8 of Cups. Something you're walking away from. Yeah, Death. Next card. Scorpio energy. We just left Scorpio season. Chariot. Some of you are straight up moving. Moving places. Moving where you live. Moving jobs. Moving from one relationship to another. I'm also hearing like getting closer to yourself. Like the relationship you have with yourself is developing and deepening. We have Magician, the Hangman, and Strength. So that's actually just confirmation of what I just said. Definitely confirmation of like your perspective is shifting, and as you're going inwards and doing a lot of healing, your internal reality is shifting, and that's now being reflected outside in the external. It's being mirrored at you. Mirrored within you is being mirrored outwardly. Does that make sense? You know what I fucking mean. You have a lot of major arcana actually coming through. Death, the Chariot, Strength, Hangman, and the Magician. Yeah, you have a lot of it. You have a lot of water. All the water signs out here. We got some fire. Yeah. Let's talk about this with the Devil at the bottom. I feel like something doesn't seem to have as much of a power or control or an effect on you like it used to. 8 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. It could be showing your improvements in your relationships, or how you show up in your partnerships, romantic as well, especially romantic. I'm seeing like if there have been issues you and your partner been experiencing. Oh, I'm seeing this 2 of Swords poking out, making better choices, making better, wiser decisions. Oh, this 2 of Swords keeps trying to pop out. I'm trying to put this deck nice and flat. Okay, so this is something you've been working on. You have been making a massive change in your life. We'll talk more about that at the bottom. But so, yeah, 10 of Wands. Something here you're having to release, you're having to work through, letting go. This is the energy of completion of a cycle. It hasn't been the easiest, but this is passing. It's been hard for you to walk away from something. I'm seeing you've been struggling with letting something go, but because you know that there's better out there, or you know it's time for a change at the bare minimum. You know it's time for a change, or you know it's time for something new, or that this can't continue. This journey, this path, this relationship, this environment, wherever, however this applies for you, you just know that it can't continue this way. There's like no doubt about it. It can't continue. It can't stay the same. This isn't successful, or this isn't working out in the way that you had in mind, or that you had planned for or desired. And you just know it's time for a change, because we ain't trying to bring this energy into 2026, like right, or whenever you come across this reading, because it could be like 2026 you're listening to this, but right now it's November, end of November, and like we have less, well, we have a month left, a little bit over a month left of this year. So you want to bring this into the new year? Maybe not, probably not. It doesn't look like it. Chariot and the Death card, you're ready for this change. And I feel that you actually have a lot of confidence, or you will be gaining a lot more confidence if you don't feel that right now, right? With 10 of Wands and 8 of Cups, you're like, how the heck am I going to do this? This is going to be one long process, especially if, like, let's say you're moving. Like, moving is a big deal. You got a lot of planning. There's things that you have to move and sort through and organize. And like, if you got a lot of property to maintain or like fix, or, you know, whatever the fuck. It's not so simple as like snap your fingers, boom, it's overnight. Whatever this change is, or whatever this transition is, it's going to require a lot of your energy. But I feel your life is getting easier with this move, with this change. So just got to stick it out and trust the process. And I do feel with Death and the 8 of Cups, as you are taking these steps forwards, your emotions are changing, or like attachments are changing too. Because even that 10 of Wands, feeling a little attached to even like the physical 3D tangible material world. But you could be feeling burnt out too. Watch out of exhaustion. Slow down. I invite you, if you've been feeling lethargic or under the weather, or any pains, aches in your body, like slow down. This is a time where maybe slow down a little bit. Not to completely stop, but just like listen to what your body is needing at this time, what your soul is needing at this time. Give yourself permission. Guilt-free. Guilt-free, okay? But yeah, Death and the Chariot, switching lanes, changing paths, changing destination, changing your coordinates. This is what that feels like. Death and the Chariot. It's like you were going down a certain path for a while. You had this idea, you had this vision, you had this intention, and as time change, as you change, as circumstances evolve, like, you know, your path is realigning someplace else. And it's important you embrace this. I think you are. It honestly looks like you're in surrender mode, going back to this Hangman energy. So yeah, Magician, Hangman, and Strength. Your attitude is shifting. You're in this manifest on demand kind of, like, whatever you desire, whatever you focus on, you do bring more of. But I feel that you're in such this energetic flow, like this ease. You're easing into, like, there's such trust that you have within yourself, within the divine, within the support in your reality, your relationships, family. Your foundation seems to be very solid, very solid. Yeah, and the things that you desire, Magician to Hangman, things that you desire, things that you're manifesting, it's changing, because what you wanted 6 months ago, a year ago, maybe doesn't align with who you are today and what you want for yourself. It's changing. As you change, grow, and evolve, so do your manifestations. All right. So sue me. I said sue, so I was like, just so sue me. Don't sue me, bitch. Don't you do that shit. Anyways, okay, and then at the bottom, like we're saying, with the Devil, the 8 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords, some of you I'm seeing like, injustice. Some of you going through a divorce, or I'm seeing like a settlement. You've been, some of you, this is not for everybody, so just take it with a grain of salt. If it's not for you, skip ahead. But there's like clarity coming in about how to break away from something that's been very toxic, and what steps you need to take in order to, I'm hearing like self-love is a big thing here. Knight of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles, having to love yourself more than like the other person, or having to choose yourself, walking away from something that clearly does not serve you whatsoever. The Devil, 8 of Pentacles, you can try all you want. The devil's not going to change their ways. You can try and convince this devil to change and do better, but the devil's going to stay the devil. The devil ain't going to become an angel. Devil stays a devil. Eight of Pentacles to the devil. Some things aren't worth your effort. Some things aren't worth your time or your patience. I don't know who needs to hear that, but yeah, I mean, you might have a lot of love, but you can love from afar, and that might be something you're working on too, is like, just because you care or love somebody doesn't mean that you have to put up with their bullshit and toxic behavior or like manipulative ways. Because even the Magician and the devil, if this, we're seeing this as a combination, oh my gosh, you are always going to be just stuck in their crap. There's no escape. So we don't want that, right? We don't want that. So this is something I'm seeing you're working on, letting others take accountability for their own actions, their own decisions, their own problems. You know, it's not always yours to solve, yours always to fix, right? Let people learn their lessons, let people learn what they're here to learn, their karma, right? Let them go through their own awakening if they get to that point in their journey. Devil and the Eight of Pentacles. Working on addiction as well, I'm seeing. Some of you are sober, or maybe you're feeling the urge to go back to something or to start, you know, picking up old habits that need to stay dead. Watch out for that. I'm also getting I'm getting so many different things from this. Devil and the Eight of Pentacles. You're a workaholic. Like, some of y'all need to take a break. You are burning yourself out. Going back to that Ten of Wands. You are exhausting yourself. You're drained. Don't lie to yourself. If you're drained, and you're like busting your ass off for the people that you love, or, you know, you're trying to make people proud. Maybe you're in a toxic work environment. But but this goes back. Whatever this is that's toxic, or clearly it's not healthy or sustainable, you recognize, like, okay, I can't be doing this much longer. Ten of Wands and the Eight of Cups. I can't keep going down this path much longer. Like, this isn't what I see for myself in the future. Like, something's got to change. And if it's not going to change overnight, which probably is not, this seems like it's a pretty big thing. And it might not even change over this next month. Like, depends, you know, everyone's circumstance is different, but we could be thinking like bigger picture here of like the next year. What goals, what steps do you need to take? What are your intentions to make this come to fruition? You know, like, some of this is just going back to these animal cards, the tiger, that integration, that reflection, that's following your intuition. And then when the time is right, it's go time. It's go time. So everyone's on different timelines. Everybody's on different journeys. So the timeline's going to change for everybody. There's not a set timeline in this reading, is what I'm saying, okay? But maybe your approach is changing. Strength and the Hangman. I get an energy of detachment from this, actually, because strength, you know, sometimes it's like, hold out for strength, be patient, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. But Hangman could even be just suggesting, like, you know, take your hands off the wheel. Take your hands off the wheel. You've been doing too much. Some of you are doing too much. How can you make your life a little bit easier? Work smarter, not harder, sort of thing. That's kind of another way I'm looking at this. There could be a friend or someone that you trust or someone that you look up to. Maybe it's someone who is like a guide or a teacher or a mentor. It doesn't have to be. But I'm seeing that there could be someone that you connect with that helps you look at this matter from a completely different lens. Be open to help is what I feel from that. Be open for help. Ask for help. You don't have to do this all on your own. Lean on your friends, family, your community. If you're like, I don't got a community, hello, we are one community here in this channel, in the comment section. Let's help each other out, right? You're never alone. You got me. At the bare minimum, you got me. I love you. Sending you lots of love, big hugs. But yeah, so Justice and the Star. Also underneath at the bottom. All of a sudden, I'm feeling like an itch in my palm. You know what they say, itchy palm, it's the left palm, money's coming. So I pass that on to this collective. Money's coming. If you're like, babe, I'm short on money, I'm short on change, it's a holiday season, don't you worry. Watch you stumble across like just money on the ground or something like that, like a miracle. I'm just saying, be open to the blessings, be open to the opportunities. They're around, they're coming towards you. Okay, well, let's clarify some of this. Let's see, what's the most important? Let's see what this Ten of Wands is. Let's see what's slowing you down. Ten of Wands. I split the deck just before I'm going to start to shuffle Ten of Wands and the Page of Wands. See some kind of good news coming in that's going to make your life a whole lot easier. A whole lot easier. I'm hearing there's an easier way. There's a way to make your life a lot easier. I want to say 8 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Let's see here. King of Wands. Nice. Something that you're mastering, though, I gotta be honest. King of Wands to 10 of Wands. It's your self-mastery over here. You're perfecting something. There's no such thing as perfect, but there's something you're getting really good at. You're like strength training energy. You're strength training. You're getting stronger. Some of you are actually being guided towards like investing in your physical health, right? Or you have been. Tell me about this Ten of Wands. Ace of Wands. Yeah, see, you got all these opportunities coming. Ooh, and that's Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups. High Priestess at the bottom. So you got a lot of opportunities coming your way that are going to be incredible, but you gotta have the time, the energy, and the space for it. And right now with this Ten of Wands, your hands are quite full. So how could you take on another? Even though it's amazing, right? Ten of Cups and this Ace of Wands, this opportunity coming into your life to start over. I'm hearing you set free, finally free to do what you want when you desire, do as you please. Right, this is a reset. Is actually I'm hearing like a total reset, but it's like right now with the current circumstances, Ten of Wands, you had a lot on your plate. You're tired, you're exhausted, you're kind of burning out, and so even though the universe is offering you this opportunity, and right now you're like, oh my god, it's just another thing. But let me just say, this opportunity is coming. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be fantastic. I just think you got some loose ends. Because the way that this King of Wands, he's looking over at the Ten of Wands, it's like, yeah, I got some loose ends. I gotta take care of some business before I can have some fun. But the fun is there. There's so much to look forward to in the near future. So much to be grateful for. So much to be excited about. Yeah, look, High Priestess, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. So much to be excited about. It's good stuff. Good stuff coming your way. So let's see, 8 of Cups. Let's see what you gotta leave behind. All right, 8 of Cups for Cancer, please. See what you gotta leave behind. 8 of Pentacles reverse. Spirit says, babe, put your energy elsewhere. Be smart with where you're investing your energy, your time, your resources, your money. Your time is precious. Your energy is precious. Choose wisely. 8 of Cups for Cancer. Empress. Ooh, Fool and the Knight of Cups. Okay, well. Let's switch gears. We're talking a little bit about some love, romance, relationship stuff, okay? If you're feeling like, hey, this is not the relationship for me, this person, we're not compatible, or, I kind of think that there's something better out there. This is your confirmation to keep moving forwards, because there is actually someone better out there who's able to offer you what you desire, okay? Empress with this 8 of Pentacles in reverse, we're going to switch gears again. This really feels like you don't need a force. Whatever is truly meant for you, obviously you gotta put the work in. It's not just gonna magically show up on your doorstep out of the blue, wave a magic wand, wow, a little fairy dust. You gotta put the effort in. But there are some things in life that just simply, no matter how hard you try, it's never gonna work, it's never gonna change. 8 of Pentacles reverse and the Empress, this is that energy of being receptive and letting things unfold naturally and grow naturally. Whatever's truly aligned for you is going to be there no matter what. You are so full of love and full of passion, and you're someone who is worthy of amazing things. Eight of Pentacles reversed in the Empress is saying you don't need to prove yourself. You don't need to try so hard. You're enough. You are enough. So leaving behind, we ask, what is Cancer leaving behind with this Eight of Cups? Leaving behind situations that make you feel like you're not worthy or that you don't have any value. Because you do have value. So Eight of Pentacles reverse, you got to stop putting your energy in the wrong places, in the wrong phases. Like, you are more than enough. So be around those that see your energy, see your value, and appreciate you. That's where you're going to thrive. That's where you're going to expand. That's where you're going to really grow. And I'm seeing like a new cycle, a new beginning here, right? With the Empress, the Fool, and the Knight of Cups. New relationships. And this can be romantic. It can be platonic. It can be whatever floats your boat. Because I know not everybody's looking for love. And there's going to be someone be like, no, I don't want to hear about it. Okay, close your ears. But new cycles in terms of the relationships that you're attracting. Meaningful connections. Meaningful connections. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. So don't settle. Don't you be settling for those breadcrumbs. Don't you be settling for that bullshit. Raise your price. Raise your standards. All right, Death. Let's see what's coming to an end. What's over, what's finished. Look at that Eight of Wands, Four of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Look at all this fire. You're on fire. Also, eights have been showing up. Quite a few cards. Quite a few eights in this reading. So 888 could be symbolic for somebody. You got some sort of news coming in. It's good news, though. And it's life-changing news since we're clarifying death, which is change, growth, transformation, letting go. Huge, huge, huge pivotal shift. Something's coming to an end, but this is like so groundbreaking news. There's some sort of news coming in, and you're going to be celebrating with so much joy and happiness. It's going to be just refreshing. From that 10 of Wands, now we got that 4 of Wands. This is movement in the right direction. Yeah, this is that Sag energy too. We're in Saggy season as I'm doing this reading. Saggy season. You got news coming in. Life-changing news. What can you tell us a little bit more about this? Emperor. This could be about your career. This could be about your money, your finances, y'all. Like, I'm seeing that you're in this stage of massive level up, like this huge ascension process, but it's now actually starting to materialize. Knight of Pentacles, and then we got the Devil over here. A little bit of a test. A little bit of test. Little bit. Page of Wands. What is this Devil about? Rushing. Don't rush a process. Good things take time to grow. Don't get trapped in the illusions or things that are dysfunctional, or they pull you back into those old cycles that you are so like determined to try and change this person or change something that's like, it's same old shit, y'all. Same old song and dance. Why are you trying to prove yourself and chasing after the wrong things, the wrong people for the wrong reasons, right? So there's a little bit of that energy, that tugging energy as we're moving towards more stability in our life, right? Knight of Pentacles to the Emperor, moving towards more stability. How the Knight of Pentacles is moving away from the Devil. So this transition, this old outdated beliefs, old attachments, codependent relationships, or things that just had you in a chokehold, right? Had you wrapped around their finger, that type of shit. You're moving away from it. It's a slow, steady, gradual process, probably been going on already for some months. Maybe a little bit more of that. But I feel, okay, this is like a long, long way from now, but time goes by so fast. Like, honestly, before I even blink is going to be there. I'm feeling something about Aries season because we had the Fool come out a couple times. We have the Bear, which is springtime. Obviously, you might be living in a different area of the world, but springtime, no, there's no place in spring right now. It's either winter or oh, well, I guess, no, technically we're still in fall, which over here, it's basically winter, but we're technically fall until the solstice, whatever. But I'm feeling for some reason like Aries season could be important for somebody. End of March. Okay. So that'll be actually after the eclipses of 2026. So just saying. I'm just blabbering. Like, honestly, what the fuck am I talking about? Okay. Some sort of good news that's coming on in. 29 minutes. Okay. Some sort of good news coming on in. Let's see why the Chariot's here. Chariot for Cancer. Like, it could be a phone call that you get, or like something you've been waiting on confirmation or acceptance, or look, Page of Swords. You do have news coming in. Two of Pentacles. You have options available, or you're gonna have to make some sort of decision, and you're gonna have to like weigh things out. What's gonna be the best path for you? Getting all the details. Page of Swords, right? We want to get more information. We need more information. Two of Cups with the Chariot. It's Two of Cups. It's sideways. It's not entirely reversed, but it's not entirely upright. This could even be about a decision of whether you and someone should go separate ways, or if you should stick it out and stay together. So there's that for some of y'all. We have these cards. This fell out on this stack from earlier, the Strength, Hangman, and Magician. It is Judgment, Two of Wands, High Priestess, and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh gosh, this is significant decisions about it. Already established foundation, or home, or company, or an investment, something that you have really laid the bricks, laid the solid foundation. You have a big decision coming up, and it's going to be life-changing. And I do feel you already feel an energetic shift. It's just about to play out in the physical though. But you're able to see it before it happens, right? The Magician, not Magician. This fell out on the Magician from earlier. High Priestess to the Ten of Pentacles. You can see it before it's in your physical reality. Anyways, hold on. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Because so Page of Swords, the Chariot, and the Two of Cups. There's going to be discussions you and another have about these plans, that news that's coming in, this good news that comes in. It's going to open the floodgates. Isn't that what I'm hearing? It's going to get such momentum. This is a quick-paced energy. There may be a relationship here that's developing and things are moving very fast. You might be moving in together or buying a house together or some kind of property, or if you already have one, you could be thinking about selling it, moving elsewhere. Like, I am seeing things coming up about like living an estate and like these important matters that have a lot of responsibility. Some of you, it's like you want to break free from that responsibility. With Judgment, the Ten of Pentacles, it's like an energy where it's like you just want to be free from all these like attachments, or like physical attachments as well. Things that your name is part of or attached to. Or if you're like, remember when we had Justice? Yeah, there we go. Justice. And we're talking about like marriage or divorce. It's like your name, maybe this is talking about banks. Your name is like attached to certain things that you no longer want to be attached to any longer. Like you're kind of like, we're talking about death with the Death card and the other shit. I don't even remember the cards now. 10 of Wands, 8 of Cups, death. Like you don't want to be part of something anymore. Or you want to be something greater. You want to be part of something greater. Something like that. Y'all better comment down below and let me know how this resonates, because I'm like, it's clearly a complex situation that you're going through. Let me see something here. Page of Pentacles, but follow this path because it's clearly leading you somewhere great. Even if others don't quite understand your motivations, you know your truth, you know your why, you know what's best for you. Strength, Hangman, and Magician. Let's see what this is. Strength, Hangman, Magician. Knight of Swords. Again, all this action, movement, quick-paced energy, as well as news, more of this. There could be some plot twists or some unexpected change in direction, or things actually falling into place a lot quicker than you imagined. So you know how I was saying, like, maybe something about Aries season could be important for someone. Y'all, it might be, like, a lot quicker. Oh, shit. Look, the Devil just fell out. And then we have Death. Oh, and the way that cards fell out, the way that the Devil fell out on this side and Death fell out over here, it's literally putting an end to something toxic. This is actually a little rash. a little impulsive, actually. This is a little impulsive. We're clarifying strength, hangman, and the magician. So your approach has changed quite dramatically. Some of you could be ending something, but in a way where it's like you're burning bridges. Like, I do get that. That's for some of you. That's not for everybody. But you could actually be straight up burning some sort of bridge, like blowing it up in flames so that it's like it never comes back. You're like, just, does that make? Do you know what I mean by that? Just the way the devil and the Knight of Swords, it's kind of coming in a way that's shocking and maybe a little toxic or a little dangerous or a little abrupt or blunt or cutting, fierce, ugly. That's what I'm hearing. Knight of Swords and the devil. This is very cutting. If these are words, your words are like daggers. Like, they are just cutting and heartbreaking. Like, oof. But it's cementing, and then I'm hearing it's permanent. Knight of Swords and death. Like, this is a quick, easy death energy. Not saying someone's gonna die. It's not like that, but it's just it's literally like finished. Smash it into pieces. Taking a glass bottle and just smashing that shit on the ground. It happens fast, right? I feel it's destructive. That was unexpected. That was unexpected. Hangman, let's do it a little different. Let's change our perspective. Let's do it completely different than what we're normally used to, what we're programmed. Six of Pentacles. I'm seeing that this is what's fair or justice, Knight of Pentacles. This ain't making much sense to me anymore. I gotta be completely honest. Knight of Pentacles, Lovers, and the Six of Pentacles. I'm hearing it was a long time coming. See, when we look at the Lovers in this card, we got the split ground, right? The ground is splitting. So it's giving like earthquake, earthquake, unexpected, boom, like kind of unexpected. Groundbreaking. Did I say that earlier? Groundbreaking. Oh my God. Why? I just want to ask Spirit, why the devil? Why the devil? King of Cups and the Six of Cups. Is this like emotional manipulation? Is this like someone pulling at your heart or trying to pull you back in because of your past, or someone using your past against you? I mean, this could literally be saying like, whatever this toxic shit you're leaving behind, you are leaving it behind. You're killing this demon, whatever this devil like demon energy is. You're literally killing it. It's like you're in a weird way. It's like you're erasing history. Huh? Tell me how this resonates in the comments below, because I don't get it, but this is how it's coming through. Two of Pentacles, Magician, and the Four of Pentacles. You have the upper hand in this situation. You can actually carry a lot of the power, or you have the upper hand in this situation, Cancer. And it's very be careful / be intentional of how you go about ending or walking away from something. Be intentional about this next step, so that it doesn't come around and bite you in the ass someday. I'm just saying, it might not, but just be careful, especially if you're out here acting toxic in some sort of way. Okay? Weird. I'm gonna leave your reading here. I gotta go. I think we got enough out of this reading. All right. I love you so much. Let me know if it resonates, and private readings are available down below, and I'll see y'all later. Have a great day.